Hi loves, this is Jay from JYoungHealing. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 16th through the 31st for my singles and my couples. Okay, I'm going to lay all the cards out and then we'll get started with the reading. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you all in advance for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Thank you, appreciate it, mean it. All right. Okay, let's see now for the overall energy that I'm getting for you, for my singles, is getting to know each other. So there's someone that you're getting to know right now. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Let's pull a card for the advice and the outcome as well. What advice do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What advice do you have for Gemini? Okay, take the top card. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Gemini? Outcome? What's the outcome for Gemini? Okay. All right, so the overall energy that I have for you, Gemini, is getting to know each other. And this is a time for you to have patience during this time as you're getting to know this person, okay? Love is patient and kind always, right? So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond continues to deepen as you're moving forward on this journey together, okay? So let's pull some tarot on that and see what's the overall energy for Gemini? Okay, so I have the Five of Water, the Justice card, the Ego card, and the Two of Air. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. Me adjust my light a little bit. Okay, so for some of you, you're probably dealing with, okay, Gemini, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could also be dealing with another Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. All right, so I feel like some of you are, with this Five of Water here, I feel like as you're getting to know someone, it's almost like an energy if things aren't turning out the way that you hope they turn out. And I feel like because your energy could be focused somewhere else. Your energy is either somewhere else, or maybe this person is just not the person, or you're feeling like they're not the person, okay? Because this, you know, this have patience card is here, okay? So it's like you definitely need to have patience during this process. Maybe you're learning something about yourself through this person, okay? But I feel like you're looking for some truth in this. You're looking for some clarity around if this is the right person, and it feels like this. We'll get into the advice of that, you know, the tarot is asking, do you know what is right? Okay, but I feel like there's like a learning process, a process of balancing, a process of give and exchange. You've got to give something to get something. That's what I'm getting from this justice card here. But I'm also feeling that this Justice card looks like a number 11 as well. Okay, so I feel like you're entering into a new stage with someone, and you're probably learning a lot about yourself and a lot about them as well. Okay, and it's like the ego is shining. Okay, it's like someone is wearing a false mask within this. Okay, not completely showing who they are. This could be your energy, Gemini. Okay, is not, maybe there's something that you're leaving out because you're getting to know each other, so you're not sharing everything with this person, okay? With the ego card there, okay? I feel like it's like, look at the angel behind him, and it's like there's something that you're leaving out, okay? Or something that this person that you're dealing with is leaving out, like something needs to be revealed almost, okay? And I feel like some of you might just be overly focused on one thing, because I'm looking at the Five of Water and the Ego card. Okay, the Five of Water is about focusing over or crying over spilled milk, focusing on one thing and not really seeing the bigger picture. So maybe some of you are maybe just focused on surface things and not really digging into the depths of this person and trying to get to know them. Okay, so maybe some of you have, you know, this false sense of, you know, preferences or a list of what a person needs to look like in order to have your attention. And maybe that's just not, maybe Spirit is trying to tell you that's just not the way to go with this Justice card here. Okay, but I feel like you're trying to figure out the truth about someone, or someone's trying to figure out the truth about you. And then the Two of Air, look, you're definitely trying to make a decision about something with this Two of Air here. Okay, what are you contemplating right now? And I feel like you might be in a state of being unable or unwilling to make a decision about this person. Okay, you could be also at a stalemate because you're just not sure. You're getting to know this person, but you're not sure if you should be getting to know this person. It just feels like there's a lot of back and forth energy going here. But then there's also an energy of you pretending, okay? You could be pretending that everything's okay when it really isn't, okay? So this could be why the Ego card is here and saying there's a false mask, okay? A false sense of entrapment here, okay? And you could be overly focused on, you know, negative things, fear-based thoughts, something of that nature, because you're really having to make a decision, and maybe there's some fear based around that. But I'm going to tell you to have patience during this process, because you're definitely going to need the patience as you begin to or continue to get to know this person moving forward, okay? So the advice that I have for you is forgiving and learning. So some of you might be holding on to something, you know, from the past, from past relationships. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment, okay? And this, I also pulled the I love you card, okay? So maybe some of you are needing to focus on self-love in order to be able to give this to this person. But I do feel like there is someone in the picture that you're getting to know, but I feel like you have to love yourself first in order to be able to give love, okay, fully. It sounds so redundant. It sounds so cliche. You know, if you can't love yourself, who's going to love you, right? I just thought of RuPaul when I said that. But there's this energy of love, okay? You're needing to forgive. Self-forgiveness, okay, is number one, okay, with this forgiving and learning card. You need to move past some things that you're holding on to from the past, okay? And this could be revolved around childhood issues. It could be revolved around, you know, relationships in the past. It's time for you to let it go, move forward, love yourself, okay, so that you can give love to this person. Now let's see, let's clarify this for you. What advice do you have? What advice do you have for Gemini? Thank you. Oh, that one flew out too. I'll take it. All right, so I have the Lovers card, the Queen of Earth, and the Star. So that Lovers card is definitely your energy, and this is someone that you're trying to get to know. You're not quite sure. I feel like there's an energy of you're not quite sure where they stand with you, okay? And maybe it's just you being in your head about something. But I do feel that you feel that this person is, you know, queen-like energy. This person's very thoughtful, warm, sensible, loving, down to earth. You know, you could definitely see them as a mother figure, okay? They're a nurturer, a caregiver. I feel like you see these qualities in this person, but there's something that's holding you back, and it could be the forgiving and the learning aspect of some things that you're needing to let go of the past. Because with the Lovers card here, I do feel like there is some sort of alignment with this person that you're trying to get to know on a deep-rooted level, but it's something that you haven't seen yet, or you're not wanting to see as of yet, because maybe they're just not fitting your preference, or maybe they're out of your league. Okay, maybe there's an energy of them being out of your league, and you're just feeling like, oh, this will never happen, but it feels like it's already happening. You're getting to know someone right now. Okay. The Star card here, the Star is about, the Star here. The Star card is about, you know, hope and faith. Okay, and it's about renewal, spirituality, rejuvenation. So a lot of things, I feel like you're healing from the past as you're forgiving and learning, so that you can give this person who, you know, again, this could be a you could be dealing with an earth sign here too, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy. But I do feel there's an energy of healing, forgiving, learning, moving forward, and loving yourself through this process, so that you can give this out, right? So that you can get back what you give out. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. That's the advice, is to forgive and learn all of the things that you've experienced in your life. You know, it's part of the plan for you to be able to move forward in this new relationship and getting to know someone and leaving that behind, living and learning, basically. The outcome that I have for you is letting go of control issues here, okay? Allow the situation to unfold naturally and be authentic, okay? Be authentic, be true to yourself, and that's going to come with the advice of forgiving and learning and moving forward, okay? Having hope and renewal and faith in this union, that this could be a person that you can definitely be aligned with. You just have to make the choice if this is going to be the person for you, because I do feel like you're trying to make a decision, and you might be in your head about, should I go this way, or shouldn't I go that way? Or you're feeling like this person's out of your league. It's just get to know each other, okay? You're not getting married tomorrow, okay? So get to know each other, enjoy the time you have, live, learn, laugh, and love, okay? So be real and true to who you are and how you feel, okay? That's very important in this, you know, union that you're trying to build, because you're not just building a relationship with this person, you're also, you know, building and establishing a relationship with true self, with your inner self, okay? So I feel like this person is probably helping you explore that. Again, I just feel like an energy of you being in your head about a whole lot of things, being emotional, lots of things going on, you're being pulled in different directions, and you really just need to just focus on your authenticity, your truth, okay? Let's pull some tarot around that. What's the outcome for Gemini singles? So more major arcanas here for you, because remember we just pulled the Lovers and the Star card for your advice. So there's a lot of, you know, a lot of healing that's taken place, a lot of alignment that's taken place in you learning how to forgive and learn and move forward from things. And now as the outcome, we have the Magician, the Page of Fire, and we have the World card here, okay, when it comes to letting go of control issues for you guys. Okay, so you're creating something new, okay? You're ready, okay? This is, you know, this Magician is saying you're ready for something new. After you do this work of forgiving and learning, you're ready to make this happen. You're ready to make this work. You're ready to get back on track. You're ready to, you know, get back in that dating scene and really give love a chance again, okay? You're creating a lot of things, and there's a lot of passion behind this too with this Magician card here as well, okay? And then the Page of Fire, this is telling me that there's some news coming in for you, okay? There's some news and opportunity or something that's coming, and I feel like it's something exciting. It's a new endeavor, or this is this new person. Maybe you two sit down and you have a deep rooted conversation about what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you won't tolerate, all of these, you know, the guidelines that you may have going into a relationship, and it feels good, okay? Because maybe this was something you were unable to do in a past relationship, was sit down and be sit down and communicate with your partner from a true place, okay? Because maybe some of you actually didn't even know what you wanted, okay, at that time. But I'm sorry, let me bring this down a little bit so you guys can see. Okay. But I do feel like, again, this is just, it's an energy of just be true to yourself. What is it that you're feeling? You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. And that's strong. So now we pretty much have everyone on the board. All zodiac signs are on the board. This could be anybody. But you're going to overcome this. Things are changing, huh? With the world here, it's like a cycle that's completing for you guys right now. You're going to be moving into something new. You're going to be thinking different, feeling different, attracting new people into your lives. You're just going to have a different relationship with yourself, which means you're going to be able to have a different relationship with other people, okay? So the outcome is to let go of control issues as you're moving forward, getting to know one another with this person and also getting to know yourself, okay? Let's pull some, actually, let me pull a couple cards for for the couples out there. Overall energy for the couples. Overall energy for Gemini couples. Overall energy for Gemini couples. Okay. And the advice. What advice do you have? The outcome. Thank you. All right. So the overall energy for the couples for you, Gemini, is express your love, okay? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And look, the romance card comes out with that as well, okay? So there's a lot of, I don't know why I just was thinking forgiving again, but, you know, possibly that could resonate for some of you. There's a lot of forgiving in your relationship to be had and to move past, but there's a lot of romance. There's a lot of expression that's going to be taking place, or that is currently taking place for some of you right now, okay? It's like I feel like, you know, there's an energy of, look how they're dancing together. They're creating, they're using, you know, different ways of expression to show their love with one another. They're rewriting their story. So maybe for some of you, there's an energy of rewriting your story. Let's pull some tarot. What's the overall energy for Gemini couples? Okay, so I have unity. Look at that. Page of earth and the page of water. Okay, so I feel like there's like a lot of shifting, a lot of new beginnings that are happening for you when it comes to expressing your love and being romantic in your relationship is the overall energy. The unity card, so some of you are, you know, coming together and, you know, maybe you're reevaluating your relationship. Maybe you've, you know, been disagreeing about, having arguments about, you know, certain situations, certain traditions, certain ways of doing things, and you're just no longer resonating with certain things. So now you're coming together and you're having to be unified in order to move forward, okay? In order to be able to express in a way that's in a healthy way. And maybe this is a new way of doing things. Again, rewriting your story, okay? Dancing, expressing in this new form, this new art form, okay? So it's like, how are you going to be moving forward and expressing your love with your partner? Are you going to be talking? Are you going to be writing? Are you going to be dancing? What's it going to be? Okay, and then the page of earth here. So some of you could be dealing with the earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I do feel like, you know, with this expressing your love, there's a lot of good energy, a lot of good news, a lot of good opportunities that the two of you are going to share together and moving forward. And I feel like it's going to happen sooner than later, okay? And I feel like for some of you, yeah, this is probably going to feel like a challenge, because it's going to feel like it's not going to feel like the norm, something that you're accustomed to. It's going to be a new way of expressing yourself. So of course there's going to be a little bit of there might be a little bit of pushback for some of you, but that's totally fine, okay? I feel like, again, with this page of water here, there's an energy of, you know, tapping into the truth, okay? What messages feel right to you, okay? And it's artistic, it's friendly, okay? But it's, you know, this is just a new energy that the two of you are creating with all of this here, okay? Expressing your love, romance, and look at that, sorry. Expressing your love, romance, unity, page of earth, page of water. Okay, a lot of connection, a lot of new beginning that's happening for some of you in your relationship right now, and that's beautiful. Okay, and the advice I have is you deserve love. Okay, you guys have to know that you're lovable and embrace the emotions. Okay, so whatever it is that you're experiencing as you're doing this or rewriting this story and rewriting a song, or your old song and dance, okay? Expressing your ways in different formats, in different ways of artistry. Embrace these emotions, because the emotions can be up and down, and it can be exhausting for some of you, and some of you could probably want to walk away from this because it gets too hard. But just hang in there, okay? Allow your feelings to surface, and just allow them to be their feelings. You're human, and it's totally fine, okay? It's totally fine. So some of you are wanting to, some of you are going to have this energy of wanting to walk away physically. But I do feel like this is also leaving behind these old emotions, this worry, this fear, this doubt, this shame, anxiety that some of you have. You're walking away from some of that, from that, and you're realizing that you do deserve love. For some of you, this is actually walking away from a relationship, okay? And for some of you, it's just walking away from the old ways of doing things and the old ways of communication, and you're walking towards something new with the Empress here, where I feel like there's an energy of abundance, okay, with the Empress here, okay? There is there's also this energy of femininity, of beauty, of nurturing, fertility. For some of you, you could, some of you could be, conceiving or birthing, of something of that nature as well. And you're releasing, okay? So some of you are walking away from a relationship, okay? Because you feel like you deserve love, okay? You feel like you deserve love, and you're embracing the emotions and allowing your emotions to be, and you accept that, and you accept where you are. Some of you are walking away, and some of you are just walking away from old things, okay? But the advice is to remember that you deserve love through all of this, whatever the circumstance may be, okay? The outcome for you is pay attention to the red flags, okay? The signs are cautioning you. And the only thing that is real is love. So shift your focus back to love, okay? People are human, and they're going to make mistakes, and that's just what it is, okay? But you have to refocus your attention back to love, okay? There are going to be some things there that you're going to have to pay attention to as you move forward in this, in this relationship. Again, for some of you might even be walking away from someone, or just walking away from old emotions. But let's clarify this. What's the outcome for Gemini couples? The Ace of Air, that's clarity, mental clarity coming in for some of you, okay? So maybe for some of you that, are walking away, it's like an energy of, now seeing things clearly, okay? Now seeing things clearly. Some of you are having a breakthrough. So I just feel like, again, even paying attention to the red signs, to the red flags, as as the romance angel says, is your outcome. As you pay attention to red signs, to the red flags, new things are going to start to evolve. You're going to start seeing the truth in situations, and it might be challenging at the beginning, but that's a part of life, right? As you're moving forward. The Seven of Fire. Some of you are having to, in your relationship, having to defend yourself all the time, and you're just kind of like over it and ready to move forward, and just you're ready to get on your dragon and fly away, basically, okay? But some of you are, just choosing your battles and standing your ground and staying grounded, okay? Because some of you are definitely, with the Moon card here, definitely in your emotions and feeling a certain way about your relationship right now. And, it could be elusive, or you could just be in fear, and you could be anxious about things. But use your intuition, because some of you are feeling unclear about this current relationship, and some of you are really needing to open up your eyes to the red flags. So I know the stories have kind of gone all over the place, but it's just the energy that I'm picking up. So it may resonate with certain parts, may resonate in certain categories, okay? So the overall energy is express your love. The advice is you deserve love. And then the outcome is pay attention to the red flags. Okay, thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. I hope this resonated with you. Give it a thumbs up if it did. And I will be back for your February readings. Enjoy the rest of your month. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.